Greetings, everybody. This is going to be a full moon energy reading in Gemini, which is the last full moon of this decade, of this year. So, y'all, I don't know if you guys are feeling in sense of what I'm feeling, but I feel like it's a lot of things happening. I feel like in a good way, still healing, still clearing, still some challenging energies here and there. But overall, though, it's a lot happening. I feel like spirit is speaking in like crazy ways, like clear ways that you really can't, like, how do I say it? Like, you can't discard, you can't overlook, you can't, I don't know, like, you can't deny. Let's say that certain things that you just can't deny, everything's kind of aligning in a way. So I'm excited. I don't know about you all. Definitely have to still do the work, still clear, still heal, still focus on what thing, like, and I would say this, I'm all over the place. I would say this, that because this is not only the last full moon of the year, but of the decade, like, because it's in Gemini, Gemini's ruling planet is Mercury, which is the planet of communication, that it's very important that you communicate clearly as to what it is that you wish to set for yourself. Like, what is it? And on top of that, it's a portal too, 1212. It's on a portal. It's mirroring numbers, okay? So it's a good time to reflect. It's a good time to have deep conversations with yourself, with your spiritual team. On top of that, we have Friday the 13th tomorrow, which I don't ever take that as like a negative thing. I feel like that's also a portal. It's a magical portal, magical number. Some people take it as a negative thing, bad luck. I don't see it as that. I've never had bad luck on a Friday the 13th that I could ever remember. As long as I can remember, I've never had that. But I feel like this is a time really to like cut cords, state affirmations, prayer, meditate, whatever, sing, whatever you want to do. And if you're focusing on these intention setting, or just like, what do I need to close out? Because full moons are about completions. What is it that needs to be completed? Or what would I like to complete in my life? So it's like going back. You may even also just have these things coming to you anyway. Like, who do I need to forgive? Or what do I need to let go of? What bad habits do I need to let go of? What type of, you know what I mean? Like, this is the time to do that. It's time to reflect. And you got, what is it, 1212. So I'm not really familiar with the number 12 per se, but I know, like, if you add the number 1 and 2, that's 3. 3 is about communication. 3 is also about creativity. So that's another thing. But yeah, definitely writing, communications, meditation, singing. Like, this is a good time. Like, if you're a writer, I feel, to like write. This is if you're like an artist of some sort. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's get into the cards. Let's see what we got going on. Divine Spirit, I call to the ancestors of spirit guides of high council, who are here to lovingly, divinely serve us and guide us to which is of our highest good. I ask for divine protection surrounding this reading. Divine protection surrounding this reading. Thank you. What messages do you have for us in the collective? Thank you. Secrets, flirtation, status, and acquisition. I was thinking about a reading I did earlier, and I think that came out in the cards. So I'm gonna put those back. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Please clear out any energies that do not serve this reading. Thank you. Fortune and flattery. All right. Idealism. Okay. I'm getting like this is a good time to visualize. Then you got Venus and Gemini right here. Sun in Leo. Sun in Aquarius. All right. Some of you guys, this could be placements that you have. But for majority of you, I'm going to say, not his old karmic self. What's up, everybody, by the way? Um, yeah, I feel like with this is a good time to visualize, you guys. And with Venus and Gemini, I get like for some of you this is like love. So there could be some sort of something with love, like seeds that are being planted. I don't know why I'm getting that. Intuition. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of God. This is the pinnacle. The pinnacle of Archangel Gabriel, or I think it's Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. What is this? No, this is Mercury. This is Mercury in Cancer. But you got Archangel Gabriel here. Archangel Gabriel is a messenger of God. This is definitely a good time to channel. This is definitely a good time for talking to your ancestors and your spirit guides. There's a gateway that's open. So definitely communication. Like I said, 12, 12. Technically, that's like 3. Those are 3s, 1 and 2. So communication, communicate on the other side. Visualizations. And you have Mercury in Taurus, resistance. So also, and then indecision. You got indecision, which is Venus and Libra. All right, I'm getting all different types of stuff. Okay, let me center. I also feel like for a lot of you guys, intuitively, you guys, there's this back and forth energy. For some of you, like you go back and forth in between worlds. Okay. Some of you, this is going back and forth with dreams, ideas, goals. I do see that there's like a few birds, which for me are signs of messengers. I also see this looks like a python, or this, yeah, this looks like a python right here. So, change is needed. This energy is also calling some of you guys to come out of your shell as well. Some of you guys need to be sharing your ideas with others. I feel like you guys have been some people have been hiding behind a mask. You have number 3 here actually too. This Venus and Gemini card right here. So I feel like this is a time for you to be authentically like completely yourself and communicate and express yourself authentically as you are. Because you guys have there's someone that is, whoever resonates with this message, not everything is going to resonate, and it's too much coming up, so I sound crazy. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have a lot of ideas that want to come in, and it's like trying to be trying to plant itself in the physical realm. Like you need to bring that stuff up from the spirit realm into the physical realm, whatever these ideas are, because I feel like it could be very fortunate for you in some way. And I'll get like business or just creatively, like you're supposed to, like this is stuff that you're supposed to share with the world. And I get also something to do with social media or the internet with this globe right here, and there's stars around it. So this is the perfect time to also, how can I bring my dreams, my goals, my aspirations to fruition? How can I like materialize these things? What do I need to do? Like pick your brain, like really look at it. And for some of you, I feel like this is being indecisive with a situation in love. For some of you, there's a lot of resistance with communicating. Some of you may be wanting to communicate with someone. Does not have to be romantically. It could just be someone that's on your heart right now. It could be a friend, a family member. It could be anybody. Like, it could be anybody. But I'm just saying, someone may be resisting communicating. Like, they're imbalanced with their, like they're being guided to say something or to do something, but because of their indecision, it's like they're going back and forth in their mind, like should I not, should I, and it's like this resistance instead of following their intuition. So that's for some of you. Like I said, this may even call people to communicate, call people to communicate in some way, or receive communication. If that doesn't resonate with you, if you don't feel called to reach out to anyone, then it could be the other way around. And I'm picking up something with a yellow car. I don't think anybody actually has a yellow car. It could be someone has a yellow car, but I honestly feel like that's you trusting your journey, trusting your path, trusting your guidance. Like the solar plexus is yellow. So following your inner compass, following your inner guidance, and confidently pursuing something. So maybe some of y'all need to work on your solar plexus chakra. Let's see, Divine Spirit, what are the energies that you see? For those who are meant to receive this message, what messages do you have for the collective during this portal of 1212, during this full moon in Gemini energy, even the Friday the 13th energy, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups? Yeah, this seems like good for money, especially if you work in the areas of communication. Huh. All right. There's some unexpected money coming, like to a family or someone who has kids. Someone that has kids, it's like some money comes through. Like it could come through charity. I think I picked this up in a bi-weekly reading, but like charity, or you may yeah, fortune. Yeah. Like I don't know who this is for, but like the ancestors are coming through with something financial, some unexpected money, or just like an unexpected opportunity in career or finances, or just like money just coming to you like at the right time, period. The Knight of Cups, Ace of yep. Got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I would say like this is coming in the form of gratitude, I heard. Like someone I'm hearing one or two. Like this. Oh my God, it's hard, you guys. I might sound crazy because I'm trying to like formulate like everything that's coming in. So I might sound completely ludicrous, but like just roll with it. This is just what I'm getting. Okay, I'm trying to ground it. All right, I feel like there's unexpected money for some. For some, it's unexpected opportunities, and then for others, like financially, career. And for others, it's because of someone showing gratitude to you. So this could be like donations, a charity, some sort of an investor. This could be you towards someone else. Like you could be this person's angel at the right time and come through with this divine pinnacle. It's it's like a wish. I picked this up. If y'all didn't watch that one, the bi-weekly reading that I did for this week and next week's energy, I picked something similar to this and it's coming up again. Some of you guys, this is a good time to manifest like money wise. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're still under Sagittarius, which is their ruling planet is Jupiter, which has a lot to do with fortune and luck and all of that. And if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, but I think Gabriel is the angel in Jupiter. He rules Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is Archangel Gabriel. I might be wrong, but something with Archangel Gabriel. So I get for a lot of you, this is something financial that's coming, or you are going to be the blessing to someone else. Like you're giving to someone. This is an energy of gratitude, or due to the fact that you showed a lot of gratitude, Spirit's about to bless somebody up in here financially. All right, and then you got the moon. Again, it's this limbo of, it's this energy of feeling like it's too good to be true. Like whatever it is that's coming, there's a lot of messages that are coming through. There's a lot of signs and synchronicities that are coming through, or this message itself about finances. It's like it's too good to be true. And emotionally, you're deceiving yourself into believing that something is not going to manifest or can't happen. And it's not feeling like this just due, like almost. It could also be that you're in a legal situation where it's impossible to see how it's going to work out in your favor, because this could be tied to this for some of you, like a legal situation. But I don't really feel like it's that for majority of you. That could be like a small number. I don't feel like too many people. I feel like this is more of not really feeling sure if you're going to ever get your just due, and feeling like it's impossible because of what you've been through. You've carried a lot of heavy energies. You have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. This is like carrying a lot of burdens and kind of used to always being down, or you've been down for a very long time type of energy. The Nine of Wands is very defensive and it's kind of like this stubbornness to let go of this way of thinking, of feeling stuck and feeling trapped. Um, you're gonna have to learn how to not be so focused on what shit looks like on the outside and start trusting what you know internally, which, trust me, that's not always easy. But I feel like Spirit's doing a very, like, they're putting in extra work for you at least to see something. Like, Spirit showing you things on a spiritual level, like things that you can't, this cannot come from you. This energy is like this, it's coming from this moon, and these wolves are like crying out for help or crying out for clarity or crying out. It's like you've asked for something and Spirit gives it to you. Still being defensive though. There's something with the number 8 and the number 9. There's a lot of completions. You got a lot of tens. The 10 of cups, 10 of wands, the wheel of fortune, which is the 10th major arcana, number 9, number 18, which technically is number 9, number 8. You got a lot of numbers of completions and endings. So there's still something that needs to be released when it comes to past woundings, distrust, doubting yourself, doubting spirit, negative thinking patterns that still need to go for some of you. Because it's like, let it go. Like, eventually someone's going to get tired of this. I feel like this moon may also help people complete the karmic cycle of self-sabotage, negative thinking, doubtfulness, distrust. So I feel like that's going to help, or maybe set intentions around that to release those types of energies. Anything that's blocking me, any type of negative thinking, disbelief, distrust, questioning myself, questioning God, this indecisive energy, like ask to complete those, like close those energies out, let them go, make peace with certain things, like ask Spirit to take you back to where those energies stem from, where those fears or those patterns came from. What else? All right. I don't know why. I just saw a black cat crossing somebody's path. So some of you guys look at certain things. You look at certain spiritual synchronicities and signs, which are meant to be, which are meant to be blessings to you, are meant to be like good signs, and you take it and you flip it into a negative. You look at it in a negative sense rather than seeing it for what it is, as like a divine blessing or like a good sign that something's happened. It's like a positive omen that you're flipping into a negative omen. Because you're getting signs along your path, but you second guess them and you doubt them a lot. So maybe you have seen black cats. If you're seeing black cats, like, I get like this again, is like you look at certain spiritual things and it's kind of like it gets demonized, or it could be programming. So like if you use the black cat, for instance, black cats to some people naturally are known to be bad luck. But if you go back into the ancient meaning of a black cat, it's actually a protector. It actually represents good fortune. Like that Basset energy. Instead of looking at it as a powerful totem, it's demonized as something as bad luck, misfortune. So when you get like a positive omen or message that comes to you, demonize it. And again, I feel like it's because of some sort of programming, something that you've experienced before that makes you question everything, makes you doubt yourself, or it could be like something specific. But yeah, the Five of Swords is like this energy of distrust, not always, like still carrying the burden of some sort of loss in your past. The King of Pentacles, not seeing the fortune in the situation. For some of you, again, like this is business related. Like maybe your business has not been going so well. Maybe money has been slow. but your angels have been working with you this entire time. The Three of Pentacles, or Spirit is sending you help. There's like someone that wants to help you, someone that is going to help you, or you're going to be the help to someone else. You're going to be the blessing for someone else. Okay. You could be questioning yourself like whether you can or you can't. If it's not something financially that you're giving, it's some sort of wisdom, some sort of token of some sort of something to be treasured, but you're discounting your gifts. Like some of you, this is you walking in your purpose, walking in your gift, but you're doubting yourself, you're questioning yourself and what you have to offer. And I get like, again, this is a lot of things happening behind the scenes that you cannot see. The Tower card in reverse tells me that some of you guys have already gone through a tower moment where you've had to surrender. And I feel like Spirit is, this is like a blessing. You went through something very heavy, could have been recently. I feel like you guys showed Spirit that you can detach and you can surrender. You may have had, it may to you have felt like you were forced into it, but I feel, what's up, Ilani? But I feel like you followed divine spirit. Like you did what you were supposed to do. Like say for instance, this is the example I'm getting. I'm getting an example of like the last straw. Something happened to you maybe in a relationship where it was like the last straw in your eyes, like I'm not doing this, I can't deal with this anymore, or whatever. It could be I deserve better. It could have been an argument. It could have been someone that did something to you that you felt like was unforgivable, or that was the last straw and you let go. I feel like Spirit is congratulating you, not so much because of who or what you let go, but the fact that you showed that you can let go, you can surrender. So the Three of Cups is like you may even have felt lighter. Okay, the Ace of Cups, this represents some sort of peace that's come in, the blessing and the gift of peace, of clarity. Could also be more insights, divine insights. Some of you guys may have went through something maybe not as recent. It could have been a month ago, 6 months ago, whatever, a year ago. Something could have changed in your life. It was unexpected. The tower is always unexpected, but I feel like you handled it well. You may also still be healing from that situation as we speak, but how you're dealing with it, you're handling it way better than what you're perceiving. Then you have the Temperance card. Again, this is bringing balance back into your life, restoring something back into your life. This is Sagittarius energy. We're in Sagittarian energy now. So you may also start to feel a little bit of balance at this time. Maybe, if not now, I would say you will towards the last week of December. It's like an energy of balance. The Four of Cups here, I feel like you guys, if you're not sure why certain things played out, it's because it's if something that was not of your highest good, or was not of your highest good at the time, or it helped you to focus on Spirit, because maybe you were focused too much on outside things. You were being distracted. The Five of Wands clarifies the Five of Swords. I feel like Spirit needed to get your attention. Like this was bringing you closer to Spirit or yourself. You needed to receive a message. It was like a block was there. You weren't able to fully receive the messages that Spirit was giving to you because you were being distracted by something. Sometimes Spirit gets our attentions by removing things. You got every five here. You got the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. You got all the fives here. So there's a massive change in every area of your life. This moon is doing that for you. But I feel like this was something you were already on like you were already on the way to, on the path of these changes taking place in every area. So finances, emotions, love, romance, spirituality, physical, your health, your everything, your well-being, your mind, your goals, everything. So there's a shift, complete shift. Also, what I'm getting to is the certain things that bothered you in the past, the stuff. I'm getting a lot of money, like a lot of financial stuff. Excuse me. I don't know if some of you guys, a lot of you guys could like, you might have high positions, or you're trying to start your own business, or you have your own businesses, or you could be like a boss, a supervisor, whatever, CEO, whatever. You're in high positions, and I feel like there it could have been some challenges here and there to get things off the ground. For others of you, it's like you didn't give up though. I don't see, this is like a very strong-willed group of energy I'm picking up. So I don't feel like this is like when you get knocked down, you stay down. You like you have to recover and then you get back up. You're that type of person. Then you have the Two of Wands. So you could be in a transition right now in your life. This is a part of like you're in between, like ready to embark on a new journey. You may even feel it. It's like life is opening up. Doors are opening up. You can sense it. Whether this is happening to you on a physical level or you just sense it on a spiritual level, like you're feeling it, you're sensing it. Something is opening up. The Three of Pentacles, and I feel like that's what's happening behind the scenes. A lot of the stuff that you can't see. So the delays when it comes to your finances, some of you guys may took a hit to your finances, and that could have been the Tower moment, whether you lost a job, whether something that you put out did not do well, or yeah, it could be multiple things. It could have been you bought a car and you regretted it because it happened at the wrong time, or you bought a home, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like this is a recovery, but also it could be like you had no choice but to trust spirit at a very low period in your time. Where at this time, excuse me, there's too many messages coming through. So some of you guys could have went through a situation where you were completely by yourself, like you had no support, no help, or no one knew what you were going through. And I feel like you could have went through a period of isolation. You could have went through a period of trying to pick yourself back up again. But it's like you surrendered and you trust, because this was a low place for some of you. It could have been a breakup for some of you, a loss of a job, like I said, or just some sort of investment, or you feel like you wasted your energy, or you feel like you wasted your time. It might have been a period where you feel like, well, where is God? What's happening to me? You could have been sick. It's so many different energies I'm picking up on. Um, so then you have the Five of Cups here too with the Three of Cups. Yeah, like spirits congratulating you, because you could be looking at certain situations as a loss, but I feel like a part of you knows it's like sadness. It's an element of sadness, like a bittersweet energy. But at the same time that you know that this isn't the last stop, or this isn't the last person in the world, or whatever it is, there's still some sort of element of hope, even in this place of looking at what was lost, seemingly lost at least. Looking at this card, and I noticed this earlier today in a reading that I did, it's like these cups here, the Three of Cups that are spilt, there's a pile or a puddle of red liquid, so it could be like wine or something, and then this puddle over here is like blue. So it makes me think of like the Matrix, the red pill or the blue pill. I feel like some of you guys had to make a decision whether you were going to stay in this illusion of something, like being in an illusion of emotions, or if you were going to choose to see the truth about something or someone, or really address your true feelings about something. So it's kind of like a bittersweet thing, whatever this is. I don't know if that makes any sense. And you got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is that illusion energy, seeing the truth of things. And I feel like once you did this, once you made that decision, like all of these signs and synchronicities, or all these dreams, all these confirmations, all of these, like you might even feel like your insight or your intuition is more heightened, or that is opening up, depending on like where you are with your intuitive gifts or trusting yourself. It's like they're more heightened, they're stronger, or you feel like they're opening up because you made a decision whether you were going to stay in this false illusion of things, or like, how do I explain it? This a lot of messages, y'all. Yeah. Have to be patient with me because I'm trying to like ground this. Like, what is all of this? Okay. Because there was a lot of like cloudiness, couldn't really see. And if you're still in that state right now, I feel like you're gonna get to this point where you're gonna get tired of going back and forth in your mind, because it's like you're seeing truths or you're seeking the truth, but at the same time there's this fear of what you're going to see. It doesn't have to be anything negative, but maybe for some of you guys fear that, like, okay, well, maybe this isn't, it's a fear. But I feel you can't go wrong. If you choose to see the clarity, you're always going to win in the end. It's not always easy, like whatever you're going to discover. But I feel with the Seven of Cups, though, what's opening up is you start to see things from a different, whole nother level, different perspective, seeing shit for what it is, seeing people for what they are, really being in tune with your feelings and your emotions. Okay? Being in tune with your emotions, and it's a lot. And I feel there's something like there's this big revelation that's coming for a lot of you too. The Temperance card, like I said, this is balance being restored. The Four of Cups is, you might even say no to these things that you thought were everything. These three cups, for some of you, it could be relationships. Does not have to be exclusively only to romantic ones, but you're going to be looking at these three things in a whole different perspective. This could be three specific things that meant a lot to you, your career, whatever, or family, health, romance, whatever. It's like three specific like things that your heart is really invested in, and spirit's going to give you something. It's like a cup of clarity I'm getting. Like it's like I get, I don't know what this is. I'm trying to explain this. This is crazy. I feel like some of you guys need to go out in nature because it's going to free your mind up. I feel there's a lot of fogginess. It's a lot of like stagnant energy where you are. You might need to go out in nature. I want to clarify this. Like, what is this? Clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups. You can't go backwards. Once, it's like the Matrix. Once you decide, like red pill, blue pill, once you take that pill and you like open your eye opens in a whole nother level, you can't go back. Once you get that clarity, there's no turning back. And I feel like for some of you, this is you saying no to these 5 cups that you thought were lost. You thought that something like yeah, it's like you're not even gonna want to go backwards because you can't go backwards. Once you take this cup that spirit's offering you, you can't go back, and you're gonna be able to see these 3 cups clear. Like these were not really losses. Got the Six of Wands, got the Ten of Wands again, you got the Star and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is a victory. And the victory is because whatever heavy energies you were holding on to, you let that shit go. This is coming out of a tough battle. This is coming out of a period with the Five of Wands being here too. You've elevated past something. You gave up fighting something, fighting yourself, whatever this is, to the Ten of Wands. And this is also a jump and a leap. The Ten of Wands is like, I'm putting the weight down. I'm done with it. The Strength or the Star card, getting to the Star card. The Star card represents that element of healing and releasing. And that's when you start to notice things aligning. This is when the signs of synchronicity start to come. When you're in alignment with something, Spirit's going to show you. It's going to be a confirmed energy. It's energy of confirmation. So say for instance, shit, I'm going to use like a legit example to show you like what I mean. It's so many things, you guys. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, the signs and synchronicities and stuff have been kind of freaking scary. I don't even know where to start because there's so many examples. But I was doing a reading and it was like, basically, is this true? Like, trying to confirm something, and a song came on in the background. Like, the kids in my house, they were watching Steven Universe, and it was a song that came on, and it was like, it's the truth. The song was saying it's the truth. So it's like spirit will do certain things like to get your attention, to show you, yeah, you're on the right track with something. It could be as simple as, and I asked the question to spirit, I'm like, please let me know, like, is this like, am I in the right direction? Is this something that I need to be doing? Is this right for me? And then my thing is numbers. Spirit like gets me with numbers. They get me with music. They get me with animal messages because they know I'm going to look it up. Like I'm the type of person, like if I see a sign of synchronicity, I'm going to look it up. So they'll show me something and I'll go and look it up, like Google it or go look in a book or something and find what it means or whatever, pull some cards, I don't know. But anyway, so I asked Spirit, like, is this the right thing for me? And I went on social media because I left it alone. That's another thing. I left it alone. I asked the question, asked Spirit to show me, and then I just dropped it and moved on and just went on my phone, went on social media or whatever. And I clicked on something and the numbers, and it was like the numbers mean something to me. So that was a confirmation. So again, it's like a balance of energy. It's this energy of surrendering, letting go. This is energy of healing. The more things are going to align, but also it's like showing you something. It's an element of hope. It's an element to I would say it's an element to not just hope, but to like give you some sense of comfort and some sense of connectedness with spirit and self. Like also spirit is doing this so that you can be in tune with yourself. You're not going to pay attention to signs and synchronicities and ask spirit or the universe to show you things unless you're connected, right? So that's all this spirit wanted you to do, was to get back in line with yourself. So sometimes you got to remove distractions and certain things so that all you have is to go within. Like you got to get back in tune with yourself or to get back in touch with spirit, because you can't do this shit all by yourself. Like we'd be prideful if we said we can just do all this with our human selves. Like we got to be in tune with our higher self, with the spirit realm, because that's what we are first. We are spiritual beings first. So we got to go there first. So I feel like that's what this is. And then you have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is like, I don't see this in a negative sense, really. To me, this is leaving shit behind that doesn't serve you. For some of you, this could also be that clarity that you needed to really see things for what it is and stop running from the truth of things. Because the truth will set you free no matter what it is that you discover, right? That's what they say, and it's true. So that's what I'm getting. And there's something with sevens, tens, because you got seven here, like, well, actually three times. You got Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, 17 with the star, which is really 8. Yeah, you got a lot of, and then the Tower card is number 16. Technically, that's 7, a 6, 6 of Wands. So these could be significant numbers. And then you got the 7 of Cups. So a lot of master numbers, like double numbers, I should say. Let me go ahead and look at the love energy because I feel led to. Because I know y'all want to know about some love, so I'm not going to leave you out. Okay. All right. There is a message that came from me, and I might expand on that unless spirit like completely throws me in another direction. There was a message that came to me last night. It was a phrase, and it's funny because it's a joke. But anyway, what came to me was may the best man win. So I get this energy that some of you guys may have let go of something or someone and you're open to whatever. Not whatever, but you're open to whatever is best for you or who's best for you. So I don't know what that is. It says may the best man win, but it doesn't have to be like a man per se. Let's see what's up though. What's going on with the love energy surrounding this Gemini full moon? This 12/12 portal, which some people are calling it like a twin flame portal. You know how I am about stuff like that. I don't really like get hung up on shit like that. But it's a mirroring number. It's an energy of, it could be a partnership energy. More so, I'll take it as that than like labeling it as twin flames only and all of that. But let's see how this energy is going to affect love. And for those that I'm guided to speak to, have a message for from divine spirit, their angels, their ancestors, and spirit guides to truly love them and guide them and assist them towards their path that's of their highest good. What is the messages that you have in regards to love during these portals, during this moon energy? Heart to heart conversations for yourself. Yeah, okay. I'm going to just go off of what I was picking up at first. I feel like for some of you, like, this could be past energy. Could have been a like recent past situation, and the soulmate card keeps wanting to come out. But the energy that I'm picking up is like someone is done talking. Someone's done like trying to plead and trying to make shit work, while someone else may be like turning the other cheek to certain things that need to be looked at or looked into, worked upon, whatever. And just decided to free themselves. Someone also goes back and forth. This could be a relationship where you're in and out of each other's lives, or you go back and forth with each other, where someone is like, I'm freeing myself. Because I feel like for some of you guys, you may feel like this person could have been the one at some point, and for some of you, it could have been an energy that you're freeing yourself from the notion that this person was the one. And for others of you, it could be there's someone else, because there's a soulmate energy in here, and I can't speak for everybody. Like I said, I'm not into labels, but I just go off of energy. This is some of you guys may be freeing yourself and your ideas of what soulmates are, or someone being your soulmate, or there could be someone else in mind that you have while you free yourself from another person, or saying to yourself like, yep, I'm releasing an ex. That card flew out of the deck. Some of you guys need to release a person from your past to even receive this energy right here. Like, I feel some of you guys may have been holding on to an ex or let go of an ex so that you can allow the right person to come in. Clarify. Calling in your soul. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. I know I ain't tripping. I know I'm not tripping. Clarify. Yes, some of you. All right, how do I sum this up? Like, basically what I'm getting is I'm getting different messages, so just take what applies to you and your situation. But I get like some of you guys may have been trying to make something work with someone for a long time. This is a person that's technically your ex now, or someone that you're thinking about cutting off, someone that comes in and out of your life for some of you. And you're freeing yourself of that cycle, because it's like you had a desire. And I feel like maybe you placed an expectation or desire on this person to be that for you, or you can't allow the right person to come in because you're still hung up on an ex, or you're still hung up on what someone did to you, how they hurt you, whatever. This ex may even try to come back to you. And I feel like it's to complete a cycle so that you can free yourself for the right person, because you're calling it in. For some of you, someone is calling you in, or it's like vice versa. It's like, I wouldn't say law of attraction, because yeah, technically it's like a divine like manifestation of something. I don't feel like you're trying to force it, or someone's trying to force you into their life. It's naturally, like, it's just naturally coming together. It's divinely orchestrated. This could be the one. So I feel like some of you guys are letting go of this limbo of, is the ex the one, or the times that you thought that this person was it. I feel like this is due to freeing yourself of some sort of energy, because you have to clear your or release your ex. It's time to clear your energy. Once you clear your energy of these illusions and these energies of the exes and the trauma and the pain connected to these people, you're really going to see some of these connections for what they really were. They were just a part of your journey, your cycle, a part of the lessons that you needed to learn to help you heal wounds and things like that, and trauma. You're going to see it for what it is. And I feel like it's going to even make it more clear to you what it is that you're really seeking in love, so that you can call it in to affirm it and bring it to you for some of you. Yeah. Clarify, divine spirit, with the tarot. Yeah. Yep. Remember I said the strength card earlier? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I know I'm not cray-cray. Now, it took some inner strength to really confront some things, to really confront the truth within yourself, within another person, in the situation. There's that number 8 again. It took all of that to do this. And there's that 5 of Cups. You made that decision, red pill, blue pill. Am I going to really go within to really see the truth of this? Is my heart really open to really see the truth about my relationships or a specific relationship or myself within them, or what it is that I really want? What is it that I'm really feeling? Am I really ready to do that? Am I going to stay here in this delusion of like, no, I'm not ready. I don't want to see it. I don't want to feel into it. I'm not going to do it. Or whatever. I feel you made a decision, red pill, to see the truth. I feel like for majority of you, or you're going to get to that place where you decide whether or not you're going to, and when you do, it's gonna be a free. It's like a liberation of, or freedom of this stagnation or this cycle of being stuck, because this unicorn is looking at this heart to heart conversations, still pleading with this ex over here, still trying to, well, maybe, or maybe I should hold space for him or her, or maybe, yeah, maybe. No, it's like you let it go. You're done with it. For some of you, I can't speak for everyone. I'm not saying that you should or you shouldn't, because you have the free will choice. Just like Neo had the choice to decide, the red pill, blue pill. Nobody, Morpheus didn't force him to choose. He had the free will choice to do that. And I feel like that's where you're at. But yeah. Let me see what else wants to come out. This was so you could heal. The Chariot card, another 7. This was for you to heal. Like, if you went through a period of rejection, okay. Ooh, shit. This is crazy. All right. You might have tried to reach out to somebody, and this person rejected you, or what it seemed to be rejection. But what happened was it led you to, it triggered you to heal something. This person rejected you in some sense. If it wasn't through communication, you could have been like, the what are we conversation, or because they keep coming in and out of you. This is an energy of a cycle. You keep coming in and out of somebody's life, or they keep coming in and out of your life. It could have been a conversation where, are we friends? Are we together? It could be a conversation of, what are we going to do? I feel like some of you guys could have been living with somebody, and it was like a situationship. It wasn't really a real relationship. Some of you guys may have had kids with this person, and it was just kind of like you just shacked up together. It wasn't really a true connection like that. For some, it was a situation where like you were trying to really have a heart-to-heart conversation, like to really figure some shit out with this person, and they rejected you in some sense, or you try to reach out to an ex and this person did not respond to your phone call, your email, your text message or something. Like they looked at it and they just ignored you, or it could even be vice versa. But whatever happened, it was a trigger. And it was meant for you to heal something and cleanse your energy so you could get to this place to free yourself. Like for you to get fed up and just let go. You could even be waiting for somebody to come back to you, because it's like you feel like some things were left unsaid. So you may have kept this space open, and I feel like you're going to get to a point where you're like, fuck it. I'm triggered. I'm mad. This person, the rejection energy's coming up, the self-worth. Like, did this person even care about me? Am I not worth it? Is this why this person doesn't want to, commit? Is this just, they just want to live up under me? Like, I'm just getting different types of energy. So please take what only resonates with you. But so many different things are coming up, or it could be this person does come back and want to talk to you, and you're like, why all of a sudden you want to come back now? Why now? Like, what do you want? And it conjures up all these feelings of what they did to you. I feel like it's meant to trigger you so that you could heal, to where you could get to this place to really free yourself of this cycle once and for all. Maybe this already happened, but you're going to start to see movement. Like spirits guiding everything, spirits guiding you, spirits guiding other people in your life. Like everyone's being guided. Like there's no mistakes. Everything is being guided. Everything's happening for a reason. Everything's being happening for a reason. I'm going to get a little more specific. I'm going to tap into if you have any people or energies, someone on your mind. And let's see like where those energies are. For the collective of those who are meant to receive this message. sometimes you have to leave this open because like you could be thinking about a specific person and spirit will bring up someone else that you, like for some reason, whether it's because you need to heal something with that person or whatever, or multiple energies may come up. So this, you have to use your discernment because this is general. It's a general reading. Not everything in this reading is going to resonate to the T. Yep. All right. If you are a feminine energy, you could be like kind of still hurting over a situation. You could still be hurting, feeling some sense of loss or feeling like defeated. A masculine energy here is feeling very discontent emotionally. This person is like in a dark space. They're choosing, it's like a choice to see things from a negative perspective. Whoever this masculine energy is. Some of you guys may be feeling like someone is cold. So I get like a masculine energy may feel like this feminine energy is being cold-hearted, closed off, protected, like guarding themselves, not open to them, or maybe I should leave them alone. Maybe they're going through something, maybe they're healing. And then the feminine energy may be looking at this masculine energy as rejecting them emotionally. Or it could also be like you feel this person is going through their own emotions. Like it's actually really what's happening is like you guys are correct to some extent that you're both healing something. Like you guys are not in the space to receive. And I get more so that this is a divine energy, divine connection. This is not a person that's rejecting you. Like you could clearly tell. Like it's a difference in energy. You have to be discerning. I get. Yeah, there's distance. There's an energy of distance. I don't feel like it was this X's energy that I was picking up on. Divine Spirit, please clarify. Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a divine connection. This is a connection that you feel peace with. This isn't, even when it has its ups and downs, it's a level of peace. It's not like a karmic connection where it leaves you in disarray, hurt, like deliberately hurt. You use and abuse. You could tell the difference in energy. Let's put it that way. It is a strong connection on an emotional, spiritual level. So it exceeds sex and passion. It's more of a pure energy, like you can do without the sex. It's not necessary. You might not always see this person in the sexual light. Does not mean that you don't desire them and they don't desire you. But this is like a connection that's more divine and pure. It's not like lower levels, like we don't get along unless we're fucking, or we don't get along unless you do what I want you to do and vice versa, or I'm on your good side. It's not that. That's more of the devil card energy. You have the Knight of Cups. Someone doesn't really have the full confidence to pursue this Two of Cups, or someone doesn't, in essence, doesn't really feel ready for this type of connection with the Fool card. Some of you guys could be good friends with this person, or there's some level of friendship, or there's this connection more so makes you happy than not. It's someone where you feel like this foolish energy where you feel liberated, you feel free, you almost feel like a child in it. It's a connection maybe that is always, it's like this fresh energy. It could be a new connection coming in, or it could be a connection that is new to you, or it could be a connection that continues to renew itself. It's a connection full of possibilities. The Ace of Pentacles is almost like a divine blessing. You may see this person or this connection as a divine blessing. The Seven of Swords. I do feel like there's an element where you don't know everything about the situation. There could have been some deception in the past, maybe some secrets found out in this situation. Could be third party energy. I know that comes up a lot in readings, but it is what it is. But you have the Lovers card here. You got almost every soulmate card here, if you want to call it that, or twin flame, whatever y'all want to call it. Because you got the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Lovers. Yeah, this is a connection that feels very lighthearted in essence. It's very pure in essence. It's like childlike. It's playful. It's Yeah, it's not a heavy, yeah, it's not heavy energy. Doesn't weigh you down. It's not making you cry. Like, and if so, it's because of things that are outside of your control. This isn't because someone's deliberately trying to hurt you. And maybe you even have an element of some karmic lessons that you're meant to learn with this person, but I don't feel like it's heavy energy, heavy karma. This person may make you tap into your inner child a lot and vice versa. This is a connection again where it's like you choose, you got to choose wisely, because these connections are not always easy either. Like, they're light in essence, they're light in energy. There's Archangel Gabriel here. This is also Gemini energy. The Lover's card rules Gemini and Mercury, planet Mercury. So this is about communication. When you communicate with this person, it's also very lighthearted and very playful. The connection may be easy with this person, especially if you're spiritually in tune or aware. Like, you guys might communicate on a spiritual level too. So that's what this is. So getting back to this, yeah, you guys are not in the space really right now. Like, you guys are going through your own shit, but it's differently. Like, the feminine energy's caught up in memories of heartache and loss, the sadness, the triggers. This masculine energy is just like emotionally just discontent, disconnected, not happy with things, kind of bored with life, bored with certain things, feeling like just lonely, sense of separation from the outside world, or isolating themselves a lot, trying to find balance with their emotions. Then you have prosperity begins, but someone does want to start a new beginning though, and this is the Ace of Pentacles energy. I feel both parties do, because if you look at this, it's two hands that are like joining together to plant this seed and grow this tree. There's something with peaches, you guys. It could be a nickname. It could be something like, it could mean something to you, it could mean something to this person. It could be a nickname, it could be like Georgia, like a sign for something. It could also represent this connection is very fruitful. It's a very sweet connection too at the same time. It has the potential to grow into something, but it takes time. Like Pentacles is earth energy. When you plant a seed, it takes time for something to fully come into fruition. So it takes time, like I said. But I do feel like you and this person, both of you, equally want to create something together. The thing about Pentacles, or the Aces, sorry, the thing about Aces is they represent potential. They represent opportunities from the universe, a gift. So what you do with that pentacle, what you do with that cup, that sword, whatever the ace is completely up to you. So I feel like you guys are kind of joining forces because the hands are so big in this picture. I feel like this is higher selves. So your higher selves could be coming together to manifest something. Let's see. Clarify this. Ace of Prosperity begins. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Someone's also focused on their business, and it could be both of you. Someone is very focused on finances. Queen of Cups. Yeah, both of you guys are investing into this, but differently. And actually, it could be for literally for some of you, this could be a masculine earth sign and a feminine water sign for some of you. Or it could just be the masculine element to creating and building is more on a practical sense, and the feminine energy is more on an emotional, intuitive sense. But it can also be the feminine's job in the spirit realm is to bring that energy down, and the masculine to implement it and make it happen in the physical realm. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Might be getting ahead of myself, but that's what I'm picking up. All right. Then you have the Rejoice and Celebration card and the Three of Cups. You guys are not really feeling too sociable. You may want to spend time by yourself. Not really too happy. It's in reverse. The World card and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you guys don't really want to connect with the outside world right now. You may be feeling a little bit out of touch with people right now, especially like work, like when you're at work, or family and friends. Like, you socialize enough, but it's like in some sense you emotionally just kind of feel out of place. You don't really feel like in a celebratory mood, especially with it being the holidays. I feel like you go in and out of this energy. Some of you guys don't even know what's coming to you. It's like you have every reason to celebrate, but you're not seeing it. There's an element of disappointment and a little bit of sadness. And I feel like it's within self. And it could be because energies are clearing out for some of you, or you just feel it's just like you're not really in the up right now, both of you. And it's you can't see what spirit's doing behind the scenes. Like spirit's actually doing something and it's not apparent to you yet. It's not clear to you yet. Then you got the transformation card in reverse, which is like the death card. I feel like spirit's trying to help you in ways where you feel stuck. They're trying to help you through this process. So it could be some people are avoiding this transformation, or it's any type of energies of stagnancy. Like this is the point of where spirit's going to help you turn this energy around, like shift this energy. Clarify this card. The Four of Wands. Yeah. Because, yeah, it's like you guys are not able to see. Like, you have every reason to celebrate. Like, Spirit's trying to show you something. It's almost like, again, when you clear whatever this illusion is, like, it's something that needs to be cleared once you do it. And I feel like this is the perfect time to do it during this energy, this full moon energy and this portal. Once you release anything that is holding you back, or maybe something subconsciously you didn't know was a hindrance to you, you're gonna see something. It's a blessing. I feel for some of you, if it's not like some sort of new beginning or coming together, it's gonna happen. Yeah, you gotta shift your perception with the Hangman. That inner strength, again, when you go through that process of elimination and deliberating and all of that, reevaluating, when you do this, when you free yourself out of this energy, again, it's like a sacrifice needs to be made. And this is a 12. So is the you got a lot of threes. So you got 13, 3 of Cups, or 3 of Swords, sorry, 3 of Cups. You got threes again. So I feel for some of you, this energy that you're in, you're stuck. You might not be able to see why things are not changing, or you feel like things are not changing. And whatever this is when you remove this blindfold and you see things for what it is, this something's going to pick up and you're going to be able to see very clear, if it hasn't happened already. Intuition. Yeah. It's like the doors, it's going to open, because you might not be able to see everything right now. There's still some things hidden to you, but you got to go within. This woman, her eyes are closed. She's in a meditative state. She's going within, and this door is about to be opened. She has to go within the self. She has to. That's why I say, again, the spirit. Like, we can't ignore that. We can't just shut it off. We have to go inward. This is a good time to meditate, like I said in the beginning of the reading, because it's like a lot of information that's there, and this door could represent a portal. Matter of fact, I feel like it is a portal. Spirit's going to give you clarity about this situation. I know it didn't really get into too much about like how this person feels. Are they going to make a move and all that? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ashel. Thank you. Much love, Divine Spirit. Please tap into what this person is feeling or what they want to say to the viewer. Take what resonates. Not everything is going to make sense or resonate. Some messages may be specific to you. I'm not interested in anyone else. So you and this person, or whoever feels this way, someone is like not focused on other people. I think I picked this up in another reading too. Pray for me. Yeah, people are going through it. Like, you guys have to understand, like, whatever's happening, some of these things are not about you. And even if it's the people that are not really meant to stay in your life, they were just like seasonal connections, even they are going through things too. So don't ever take anything personal. I noticed signs aligned with you. So signs and synchronicities, like I said, spirit is like showing things. A lot of things are being revealed. Some of you guys are being watched, or you're watching them, or both. I'm watching you in real life and or on social media. We both have to work on ourselves. Like, yeah. someone's wise enough to know that it's not time yet. Like, it's still some things that need to be worked on, or not able to really push things forward between the two of you because of the fact that there's still some healing that needs to take place. Um, some of you, or the person you're thinking about or maybe asking about, um, they're receiving signs about you too on social media, and maybe you are too. So say you go online and, how do I say this? Say you go online or something and you think about this person, or you're not even thinking about them. It could be whatever. And somebody posts a song or something and it reminds you of that person, or someone's name comes up in a comment or something and it's their name, but it's not them, it's not their, whatever, their profile, but someone has that name and it just captures your attention, or you see a number that may be their birthday or something significant. Like, it could happen like that. For whatever reason, they're making it known that they're not interested in someone else, because that could be something that's heavily on somebody's mind. Like, oh, well, what about this person? Or what if it's like, they're not, at least not in a deep way, they're not interested, or it's not that deep. Um, to pray for me, like I said this in another reading before, like, if you sense like a heavy energy when you think about this person, like a pain or some sort of sadness comes over you, I don't necessarily feel like it's because you miss the person. It could be that, but I feel it's more of an element of you picking up on this person's sadness or this person's frustration or something that they're going through. So I would say, like, whether you're into prayer or not, just send them love or healing energy, whatever you feel led to do. Um, yeah. I'm using my love messages, by the way, if you guys are interested in this deck. It's on my website. I'm going to also use my Divine Love Fortune Oracle cards as well, just to see, like, is there anything that you can expect to come out of this energy for this portal, this full moon energy, anything that the viewers can expect. Now, this may not manifest during this time frame. For some of you, it may manifest differently. Some things may manifest for you and may not manifest for another person, or vice versa. So you guys have to get a personal reading, y'all. I'm not, like, I don't like to lead people on or make people believe in things and stuff like that. So I have to be very careful. So be very mindful, you guys. Again, this is general. If you guys want a personal reading with me, or just a reader, you want to confirm something, I would more so get a personal reading than relying on general readings to tell you future things. So we're just looking at the potential energies. This card stood out to me: divine love, divine mate, divine feminine, divine masculine, soul unions. So this is more of closeness with the higher selves. I feel like you will be communicating more, or more closer to each other on a spiritual level, more so than physical. A new home. There could be some solidifying of your connection that's going to take place between you. Reconciliation, renewal, return of lovers. I definitely feel like this is not exclusive only to your divine counterpart, soulmate, or whatever, the person that you have this pure connection with. I feel like this is exes too. This is exes coming in, coming back. Marriage. There's a commitment. There's an energy of dedication between the two of you. So I do see, for some admirer, some people are going to come out of the woodworks. I get exes for some of you at this time, hitting you up, maybe even bumping into them. I see admirers coming out of the woodworks for you, people that are interested in you. And I also see, like, if you guys are in marriages, I see healing in those relationships, but it seems like more of a coming together is being manifested in the spirit realm. Like, the more and more you connect with each other in the spirit realm, the more stronger your connection is on the physical. But I also feel it's like some sort of dedication or some sort of effort that's made on somebody's end, whether it's your end or these other energies I'm picking up on their ends. Some of you guys, these are commitments that are going to take place between you and another person. Or if this is just closeness, I get a closeness of energy too. More closer together. So you have the Divine Love card, the New Home card, the Reconciliation, the Marriage card, and the Admirer card that came out. So then you also have the Karmic Tie at the bottom. So there is some unfinished business or some lessons that are going to be learned. And then you have the Fated card at the top. Everything is divinely orchestrated. Like there's no mistakes in this energy. Okay. No mistakes. Everything is happening as it should be. With these connections and these energies. One more. I'm going to use one more of my decks. I'm going to use my Venus as the Plug Oracle deck. This is like a self-love message just to uplift you, motivate you, encourage you, push you forward. Just in general, overall, what is the message for the viewers? What is the message? Affirmations. I can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. Affirmations. I was just saying that because of, Gemini being the full moon that we are in, they are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is communication. So manifestations with affirmations, writing, journaling, whatever, is very powerful. Prayer at this time, maybe even visualizations, singing. So words are powerful, it says, and sets a lot of magic into motion. Affirm how much you love you, how abundant you are, how deserving you are of healthy connections, etc. State your affirmations to yourself in the mirror to build a stronger magnetism around you. So mirror magic is also helpful when it comes to like self-love and like speaking things to your, like you're talking to yourself, you're speaking to yourself. Mirrors to me kind of like represent portals too. So it's like you're speaking to your spiritual self, that you on the other side. Like who's the most fairest of them all? Like, people speak to themselves. Like you're looking at yourself, you're looking at you in a it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I get, you don't have to do mirror magic, but I am getting that is a strong form to state things as is and say to yourself that I am abundant, I am loved, I am deserving. Because when I was little, I used to like play in the mirror and like play pretend and stuff. So it's kind of like, I was doing shit. Like I was always doing some witchy shit when I was little and I didn't even know what I was doing. But I feel like, yeah, affirmations just in general is speaking it into existence. So write you up a little, list of things, that are concrete that you really wish to manifest. But also I feel like, what do you want to close out of your life? What is it that you finally are ready to complete and release? What would you like to see come to completion that may be of, good things, like, projects you're working on, like say it into existence as if it already is, like say it as if it is, like as it is so, as above, so below. All right. Much love to you guys. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped y'all. Will help you whenever you watch this. I hope you guys enjoy this energy. I'm not an astrologer. I only know a little bit of something. So please, do your research and stuff like that. I'm sure you guys might already be, tapped into some astrologers or whatever. People that are a little more into that, to get a little more better feel of what this energy is all about. But yeah, much love to you. I appreciate y'all. If you guys want to book me for a reading, I'm only available for a few days next week. And then on the 23rd, I'm going on a break for the rest of the year until 2020. So also, if you guys want to book a reading, you guys can do that on my website, as well as purchase any of my decks that I use in this reading. I use the Walu Child Readings Love Messages. Venus is the Plug was the last cards I pulled, and my Divine Love Fortune cards were the ones with the purple, bluish galaxy look. So yeah, if y'all interested, much love to you. I appreciate you. Check the description box below, and I will holler at y'all later. Peace.